Welcome back to Mystical Heart Tarot readings. This is a case of a child approximately 20-month-old. Hopefully I can pronounce this name correctly. Ayla Reynolds, as seen through the eyes of a stranger with the help of spirit. There was a comment left requesting that I do a reading for Ayla. This case is approximately 10 years old. This happened back in, she disappeared on December the 16th, 2011. So from what research I've done on this case, Mom was going into rehab and somehow Dad took custody of Ayla while Mom was doing what she needed to do. In the process, Dad had a new girlfriend, and I do believe Mom may have had a new boyfriend. And apparently the child had injured her left arm. I want to say maybe a day or two prior to her disappearing. She had a soft cast on her left arm. And then she was reported missing. At the time that Ayla was reported missing, she was residing with her father, his girlfriend, and his sister. Now, the police have investigated this case. They did state they found copious amounts of evidence. DNA was found. And I do believe, let's see if I have the state. I want to say this happened in the state of Maine, but I'm not positive on that. The state that she disappeared in has declared her legally deceased. So with that in mind, I'm going to ask a couple of questions. I'm going to try to keep this a short video because I don't have a whole lot of information. It is an old case. My understanding is there's still an ongoing investigation because there has not been a recovery. So I'm going to ask with the Tarot Royale, and I'm going to clarify with the vice versa deck. And the first question that I'm going to ask is, what happened to Ayla? So Ayla was born under the sign of Aries, just so that everybody's aware of that. I'd like to give out the sign of the person that's missing. So as you can see, we have a tower moment. There was a sudden change. Something happened. Something happened. Next we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. This Seven of Swords is related to thoughts and communication. Negative thoughts, negative communication taking place. So maybe some fighting, arguing, possibly. The next card we have is the World in reverse. Chaos took place. There may have been chaos. There may have been fighting. I feel like there was fighting. Who was fighting, I do not know. But I feel like there was words spoken in an argument of some sort, creating chaos. And this all created a change. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. And in the Eight of Pentacles, we see the man sitting there reading, possibly researching, could be looking at a map, could be writing something, could be drawing something. It's hard to say. Could be spiritual. And the reason I say that is because of the purple and the red in his clothing. This could represent home. I feel like this represents home. So I feel like within the home there was arguing, fighting, chaos, and a sudden change. Now we'll clarify these cards. Clarifying the Tower. And in clarifying the Tower, we have the Justice card, which could be Libra. Well, the Justice card to me represents law enforcement. Or, let me rephrase it. When I see the Justice card, I think of government agencies, law enforcement being one of them. So we know law enforcement stepped in. We know they collected evidence. We know they found her DNA. I feel like this tower was whatever it was that happened to her. Law enforcement has found the evidence. Now we'll look at the Seven of Swords that's in reverse. And we get the Ten of Pentacles. So we said the Seven of Swords was most likely an argument. Here we have the Ten of Pentacles. He's upright. The Justice card's upright also. The Ten of Pentacles is completion. Completion of an argument. Possibly. I see some loyalty here in this pentacle, and this also could represent the home. I feel like these two cards represent the home. And I know I usually give out astrology signs, so let me get back to the Seven of Swords. Swords being Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the two pentacles would be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So let's clarify the world that's upside down. The world is upside down because somebody hurt a child. And we get the Tower again. The Tower is on the board twice in the upright position. Sudden change. So there was a lot of sudden changes taking place. We have an argument that takes place, from what I'm gathering from Spirit with this card here, that creates chaos. This sudden change could have been I feel like this sudden change here at the beginning was somebody not happy about this child being brought into the home. That being said, that would cause an argument that turned the world upside down and something happened to the child here. But we know law enforcement's involved. So let me clarify this Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Moon in reverse. And as I said, I feel like the Eight of Pentacles represents the home. And somebody researching, looking at a map, reading, writing, something, doing something within the home. And somebody, this was a new situation and somebody was not wary of it. I feel like this may have answered the question, what happened to her? It's not answering who did anything to her. We know something happened because police found evidence, DNA evidence in fact, and the state did declare her deceased based on the evidence found. So we know somebody hurt the child. But I think it was because I think there's more to why they hurt the child, and I feel like this might be answering why the child was hurt rather than what happened. Maybe somebody was upset because the child was coming into the home. Additional responsibilities. At this point, I really don't have any more questions that I can think of to answer, or try to answer. Where she is located at currently, I don't know that I would get an answer to that question. But let me give it a try. I'm not one bit familiar with the area that she's missing from. Never been there. So let's see if we can find out where is Ayla Reynolds at. Where is her body located at? So we have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Wands here. Pentacles represents the material world. So the Knight is stationary pretty much here. This could represent a home. This could represent just about any location, a home. I don't see water in the picture. I will put that out. I don't see water here. Pentacles is an earth sign. Wands is a fire sign. Aries is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Looking at this, I would say in the earth somewhere. Possibly in the earth somewhere, because I don't have any water here on the board. This card could represent Ayla. So if this card is Ayla, I feel like she is maybe near somebody's home and possibly in a shallow grave. And I'm not going to clarify that. So I do not feel like she's in water, if that's what we were looking at. If that's what we were looking for, I do not feel like she's in water. If you have any questions that you would like me to address with this case, since I know it was a requested case, it was requested in my comment section, and I, as promised, I wanted to get this video out. Sorry it's taking so long, but number one, I had to do a lot of research. But I also am busy. Tomorrow, hopefully, is the last day of busyness here. And I'll be able to get back on track. But weather's played a factor in my getting things done as well. So with that said, if there's any questions you would like to see me ask in regards to this case, please let me know in the comments section. I will gladly do an update on Ayla. Unfortunately, we do know in this particular case that she is no longer with us. She has crossed over. And nobody has been brought to justice in this case. Nobody has been brought to justice. There has not been any justice for Ayla Reynolds. I want to thank all my subscribers and viewers for being here. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I send much love out to you. Let's all pray for justice for Ayla Reynolds. It's been almost 10 years now. Ayla deserves justice. And with that said, I'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderful day.